Hello my beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I've got the fox eye trend for you, inspired by the likes of Bella Hadid, Kendall Jenner. Basically, if you want to look like you've had a facelift and had loads of Botox injections without needing to, this is the video for you. So if you'd like to see how I achieve this look, then please keep watching. So the way that we're going to do this is that I'm going to split it into separate parts. So we have the eyebrows that we need to do. We have a slight bit of eyeshadow which helps create that illusion of that foxy eye. And then we also have the eyeliner. So I've seen a few recreations of this. Some people have actually tweezed their eyebrows. Now I'm not going to do that because I quite like my eyebrows and this is just my kind of take on it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm actually going to zoom you guys in for this part so you can obviously, that's the purpose of the video, so you can see everything a bit more clear. Okay guys, so to get started, we're going to start with this eyebrow. So we want the eyebrow to be going upwards like this, and we want to try and not emphasize this part. So when I was doing my concealer, I already kind of tried to cover up this part, obviously to no avail because I have black eyebrows and light brown concealer is not going to cover that up, but hey ho. So let's just get started with this. I'm going to take my Benefit Brow Styler. I'm going to start with this side because we want to be mimicking those eyebrow hairs. So this bit can proceed as normal. So do you see how my eyebrow goes downwards here? I'm going to elongate it a bit more. So that's where it stops, but I'm going to take it a bit further. Right? And then I'm going to go down ever so slightly but higher up. And like so. So that is the shape you're looking for, this one that goes like this. Now if you're really dedicated you can shave off or tweeze this bit, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to colour that bit in, I'm just going to do the bit that the fox eye needs. So even so it's still there, but the main bit that's emphasized is this bit. So you're just playing with your shape and keeping it like so. But you don't want it too thick because these models have really kind of natural looking makeup. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is our eyeshadow. Eyeshadow, we want it, so if that is the end of our mimicked eyebrow line, we want the eyeshadow to be going almost upwards towards there. So this eyeshadow is merely to help with the illusion. You don't really want it to look like you're wearing eyeshadow. So I'm going to be taking a brown that I can find that's as close to my skin colour as possible. So I'm going to be taking this one in the NYX palette. Basically the softest brown that you can possibly find. Take the wing to about there. So that's where we're going to bring it up. Now we normally do our crease and we take it above the crease line, and that's because we want to open the eye. In this case we're trying to elongate the eye and kind of make it thinner basically and more almond shaped. So we don't want to go above the crease, we actually want to go in the actual crease and a bit below itself, and that thins out the eye, and then by bringing it out here you're elongating the eye. So let's just do that. I'm almost taking it into the eye itself. So it's closed here, but it's pulled out here. Closed here and pulled out here. Right, so moving on, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to create that kind of sharp feline sorry, we're not doing feline, foxy flick. That I'm going to do by taking this dark brown eyeshadow. Now ideally you want to be using an angled brush. I don't have one, so I'm going to make do with what I've got. So I've got this eyeliner brush from Maybelline. Now because it's quite thin, and I'm just going to flatten the bristles as well, like so, to make it as thin as possible. It will do the job. So once you've drawn that line, you just want to bring it in ever so slightly. And then we're going to do this inner corner bit. So just take it down like that, and then also join it to the lower lash line. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with my Tartist eyeliner pencil, and it'll just help me kind of go over those lines. So remember, it goes down here and into here slightly. And then I'm just going to go back in with that brown shade and go over the black line. Then we're going to go back in with that eyeshadow colour that we created, just to neaten it up. Okay, so next we're just going to clean this up a little bit. So I'm going to take my Laura Mercier Candle Glow highlight. It's a little sponge like this. And a bit here as well. And just stop here. I don't want to highlight this bit. And then blend that out. So with that concealer, what we've done is we've pulled everything up in that direction, and that just kind of plays along with the whole surgical facelift kind of look. Then I'm just going to set it with some powder that I have from before on this brush. It's just a Laura Mercier setting powder. Just again to really highlight and elevate that bit and just clean it up. Right, then the next thing that we're going to be doing is our lashes. So with these lashes, it's more about elongating the eye. So we're not going to put any mascara in the middle, we're just going to put it on the end, and I'm also going to add some falsies on the end. So we have to be really careful with how we put our mascara. So if you want to elongate the eye in the upwards direction, you want to put the mascara just on the corners, and the way that you put it, it's not straight upwards, it's going out to the side. So I'm just going to prime my lashes first in that outer corner, because that's where I want it to be the longest. And then I'm going to take my They're Real by Benefit and just take that in an outwards, upwards direction. So go right from the base, outwards and upwards. And like I said, we're not doing the middle part, we're just doing the kind of outer third of the eye in an outwards direction. I'm going to be using the Eyeliner London falsies, and I'm going to be using the long section just for that outer portion. Section there. The final thing that I'm going to do, just because I feel like I want to make this in a bit more alive. I know it's smoky and sultry and whatever, but I feel like it looks a bit droopy. So I'm going to put a bit, literally the tiniest bit of inner corner highlight. Now you have to be smart with the colour that you choose because you don't want that to kind of be the centre of focus. Okay, so the colour that I'm going to use is this pearlescent kind of colour here. So I'm just going to take that with my finger. Ever so minor, but I do think it makes a difference. And there we have it, guys. This is the final look. So I think I've made it work for my face, which I didn't think I'd be able to do, so I'm really happy. Yeah, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. It really helps me out, and do subscribe to my channel. I have plenty more videos coming your way soon. As always, if there's any requests that you have, do leave it down below in the comments and I'll see if I can get to it for you guys. Yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe, and I'm sending you lots of love. Kisses.